Look, listen. This game, I am both a Forza Horizon 5 enjoyer and I'm a Forza Horizon 5 hater. This DLC is pretty good for the most part. And then you hit the S2 class races. This is probably one of the best cars in the game right now, and I have it slightly tuned to be like top class, like top speed 202 speed per hour on good days. And this one race, granted I'm doing shit like that because I'm talking over myself right now, but I have done this race so many times, and it's so impossible all of a sudden because this AI is so awful. Like, I'm passing everybody until you get to the top 3, and then you have a bit of a battle, but you will never catch first. In fact, by this point, I'm not catching first. The race has already been determined to be a loss. So I'm just, like, finger is on the trigger right now. Completely down, pedal to the metal. Should have braked right there, honestly. I'll reverse. This turn, I don't know what psycho thought of that turn, but they need to be put away. This is an S2 class race. You are racing top of the line speed machines. So having that kind of turn at the end of like a huge speed section is asinine to me. And then it gets worse because you come over this little like magnet bridge or whatever, which is, its design has changed from the trailers, I noticed. You come up to this hairpin. Hi. Holy shit. There you go. There's the favorite move. It doesn't do that in any other turn in the game. It doesn't matter what vehicle I'm in. It does that every single time on that hairpin turn. Granted, I need to be a little more gentle on the pedal, but on fucking grip machines like this one, I don't get why it happens. And then you get to this part. The last 20% of the track here. Look at this. It's a straight line, and there's no way to like gain speed or overtake for any like last minute chance of success. And oh my god, I can see the frames like struggling. I have done this race. I cannot tell you how many times I have attempted this race and I've placed in 3rd and 2nd over some bullshit. Highly skilled avatars, which most of the time I breeze right past and everything is fine. But on this race in particular, they get up to so many shenanigans. They're clearly just rubber banded ahead by the game. And it's so frustrating because the AI in this game is also just genuinely bad. The AI in this game sucks. It sucks. The AI in this game is doo-doo. You fucking... Like, look at this. I'm sure it'll happen right here on this first turn. This first turn is a nightmare with the AI. Because you'll see here, right there, they're super heavy on the brakes. None of them even need to be. I late shifted. But look at this. It's like a whole clown jamboree up here. And then you get this part where they also still don't need to be braking. I have the braking lines turned on for turns, but in this car they're a lie. You don't need to brake in this car. I've tested it plenty times now. This part is fine. I think I'll win this time, actually, if the Black Ops 2 main menu multiplayer thing can empower me enough. I shouldn't go that inside. Actually, I should. It worked out perfectly. But like, look at this. These top 3 have been there the whole race. And it's like this with almost every single S2 race in Forza Horizon 5, where you have like a group, like the rest of the AI, bunch of chumps, got their driver's license out of the fucking cereal box that morning and hit the road. And whatever, but the top 3 are so always, that was my fault right there, the top 3 are always so, like, impossibly fast, Granted, I'm not proving my point well right now by speeding unnecessarily into like a barrier, but oh, there we go. But look, it wasn't good enough. I can guarantee you too, that's the base model of the Bad to the Bone ahead of me right now, and it's going faster than me, than my souped up one, on the basis that the AI is dictated to be ahead of me right now. Like, I'm going 184. I'm reaching the base model's top speed, and I'm not really even gaining on them, which is insane. I thought the rubber banding complaints were terrible, or, like, just people who were really bad at the game initially. But no, it does exist. And it gets very prominent in this last chunk of this DLC. And I'll be honest, it is really starting to sour the whole thing for me. Because it hasn't just been this race, like, oh, I'm stuck on one race. It's been... Look at this. It's been... This world map is pretty cool. Oh, so I actually do like this world map. It's been every single S2 race. Granted, I've won all of them except that one. But all of these S2 races have taken me multiple tries. And I've had to, like... I've changed up my cars, I've used different cars. But sometimes, it doesn't even fucking matter. I don't know. This is a weird game. Don't buy it. But I like it for the most part. I just wish it wasn't, like... I don't know. Stupid. I wish some design aspects of it weren't stupid, like the AIs. I can't stress enough how terrible it is. It has awful AI. Most of the time, when you're driving around and there's an AI in front of you, I mean, 90% of the time, they're just not gonna, like, acknowledge you. So, say you're taking a hairpin turn, right? Hairpin turn, you're like, excellent on the brakes, perfect on the brakes, perfect on the acceleration on the way out. But there's an AI in front of you, and it just pulls right out in front of you. Not like in an attempt to block you or anything, just because it's pulling out. And you ram fucking right in there, and your race is lost forever because of it. And I don't know why, but the performance in this DLC loves bordering between being completely fine and sometimes, like, throwing a bit of a fit. I'm running this on a 3060 and a fucking 5600X, so I shouldn't be having that too much of a problem with it, especially considering this game is definitely still on the Forza Horizon 4 engine. So I don't know. I got nothing else to say.